The tension was palpable in the studio as the 90-Day Fiancé cast gathered for the much-anticipated third part of the tell-all. Fans had already seen the unraveling of long-standing relationships, shocking revelations, and deep emotional confrontations, but this particular episode promised to be the most intense yet. As the camera zoomed in on the cast members, the drama of Josko, Vanja, Loren, and Faith was about to take center stage. Vanja had always been a calm presence on the show, but no one could have predicted the emotional breakdown that was about to unfold. The tell-all began with host Sean Robinson addressing the ongoing drama surrounding Vanja and Josko's relationship. Vanja had been dating Josko for several months, and the two seemed to have a solid connection, despite the distance between them. However, during the tell-all, it became evident that things were not as perfect as they seemed. Vanja had always been a loyal partner to Josko, but a shocking revelation had rocked her world just days before the taping. "I can't believe this is happening," Vanja choked out, wiping away a tear. "Josko, I trusted you. You said you loved me. You promised me that we would make this work, no matter what. But now, I find out you've been hiding things from me." The studio fell silent, and the cameras panned to Josko, who looked visibly uncomfortable. The tension between the two was thick. Josko attempted to defend himself, but his words only seemed to make the situation worse. "I never wanted to hurt you, Vanja," Josko said, his voice shaky. "It's just that things got complicated, and I didn't know how to handle it. I'm sorry." But Vanja wasn't buying it. She had always been the strong one in their relationship, but the weight of Josko's betrayal was too much for her to bear. "Complicated? You call this complicated? You lied to me, Josko. You made me believe that we were building a future together, and now you're telling me it was all a lie." Josko sat in silence, unable to find the words to fix the damage he had done. The cast members exchanged uneasy glances as Vanya's tears flowed freely. It was clear that this was a turning point for her. She had always tried to stay strong, but in this moment, the hurt was too much to hide. "I just wanted to be loved," Vanja sobbed. "Is that too much to ask for?" As the camera zoomed in on her face, it was impossible not to feel the weight of her pain. Vanja had been blindsided by the one person she trusted most, and it was evident that her world had been shattered. With Vanja in tears, Josko finally broke his silence. His confession was nothing short of shocking, and it left the entire studio in stunned disbelief. "I never wanted to hurt you, Vanja," Josko began, his voice shaky. "But the truth is, I was seeing someone else while we were together." The revelation hung in the air like a heavy cloud. Vanya's eyes widened, and the tears flowed even faster. The rest of the cast looked on in shock, with some members even covering their mouths in disbelief. "You were seeing someone else," Vanja whispered, her voice breaking. "While we were together." Josko nodded, his face flushed with guilt. "I didn't want to hurt you, but I couldn't stop myself. I was confused, and I thought maybe I could have both." Vanya's face twisted in disbelief and anger. "How could you do this to me, Josko? You promised me we would work things out. You promised me that you were committed to me. And now you're telling me that you were seeing someone else behind my back.